Hi everybody, and welcome to video 9 in our spring bake series. Now, as you can tell by the piece of wood here, that this is going to be a flip through video, and I'm sure some of you are thinking right now, wait a minute, we didn't see the first 8 videos. Where are those videos? Where did they go? Did I miss them? Yes, you did miss them, and that's because they're at my Ko-Fi or coffee shop. So if you want to see the tutorial for this, just go over to the coffee shop at ko-fi.com/Sweet Pea Papers. The link will be on the screen right now, and it'll also be below the video, and for you to click on and go on over there. The silver level members get 20% off, plus they get of it, everything in the shop, even the books, plus they get these free tutorials every month. Okay, and I usually try to get up once a month. Sometimes I've gotten a little bit more, or I'm going to try to get a little bit more, but this summer I've got some big collabs coming up, so we'll see how well I do. But I like to meet my obligations, as you guys know, so I'm going to give it a whirl. Yeah, so that's that spiel. And I'd love to see you there. And remember, it's the silver level membership, not the bronze. And we've gotten two, I believe two lap books, and maybe one other book, or maybe one lap book and another book. I forgot to look before the video. Anyway, there are at least 2 other video series. One is 25 videos long. It's a big project, and then the other one is 13 videos long. Yeah, so that's a book. And then I think there's one more. I swear there's one more. Anyway, so here's the flip through. This is called Spring Bake, a little play on words there. And this is our little bakery book. It's not a recipe book. There are a couple of recipe cards in here, but it's not really a recipe, a place to write your recipes. It's more a baking and or cooking book. Not a cookbook with recipes, though. Never mind, you know what I mean. So on the cover is an image from the kit here, and then one of the 8.5 by 11 images that looks like wood behind it. And then of course we have the word bakery with the little paper lace. On the side we have the wood paper, on the spine I mean, and on the back we have the same thing. We have an image from the book, and then we have the backing paper of the wood. The book is kind of fat, so it's held shut with some sari silk. Get that untied. And this is packed full. There's only one flip out and one CD flip out. The rest of it is just packed full of stuff. Okay, so when you open the first page, or you open the book, there's 2 giant cards here in the front pocket. Get that back there so we can fold the book. And then the front signature page, or the front of the signature page. When you open this up, this is an envelope, and it's velcroed to the page so that you can take it out and open it, and there's a little card in there. On this page is, I love this paper. Oh, I forgot to say, yes, this is a Victoria Design kit, and it's called Recipe Journal. Not the Recipe Journal, I don't think. Okay, I'm not doing this flip through on a Tuesday. I'm doing it on a Saturday, and we all know I only think on Tuesdays, and that's why my brain is going blank so much. So we've got some ephemera, some oven mitts, and a little ribbon here. We've got a card here, and like I said, I just love the graphics. They're mostly baking. And there are some macaron cookies in here, and that was the main reason I decided to use the kit. My friend and I go and get macaron cookies as a treat. They're not macaroons. Those are the ones with the coconut. Macarons macarons, or something different. There was only one O in there, and I always say it wrong. So here is an actual recipe book card, and I wrote out my recipe for a cheese omelet, because I make the best omelets in the world. Here's some more graphics. This is a little image that looks like a drawer, obviously, and here's our little pot holders coming out. There's some blue lace there. I only had a teeny bit of it, so I used it on the little cards. There's 2 of them in here, or pages. So then on this page, this is an expandable pocket and a great big giant card. It says dinner. It's got some more of that paper lace. I did use the blue. I used Stormy Sky, which is a blue-gray Distress Oxide on it. And so I did on the edges of the papers and the ephemera and everything, which I thought matched really well with the blue-gray in this kit. But I did it on this paper too, but I didn't do the whole thing. You know what I mean? I left the center white, and then I just did the edges. So depending on how big the piece is, you can tell more that the center was left white. On this page is one of the 2 flip outs. This is the writing section of the book. So you have a big writing area here, and you pop this open, and there's a giant writing area here and another one here, along with some really pretty images. There's some of our macaron cookies. Macaron. Sorry. Claudine, she keeps telling me how to say it, and I say it wrong. Anyway, we go on a hunt about one Saturday a month. There's a pop-up shop that we go to that has them when you have to track it down right when it's open. Okay, so here's a belly band on a piece of coffee dyed paper, and there's some lace and a tab. On the back of the card is just a little bit of a ornament or decoration, ephemera. Now, I know this goes in here so easy until you're doing the flip through. So, and there's some lace. I don't know if I mentioned that. So on this side is the back side of the tab. The 4th of these big cards. That's why there's only one in the back. And I made a pocket out of the paper lace. On this side is the 2nd of the little cards, or the little pages, whatever you want to call it, and the blue lace. And here is a library card with a little card in it that I know comes out. Well, I guess I'll have to double check that one. I heard it come out on this side. Then here on this page is a pocket with a large acetate window, and this card comes out, and there's another, what would we call it? Some more macarons. Boy, they sure are good. They have the meringue in the middle, and they flavor it. Like, I have salted caramel, and I get the mint, like the Girl Scout cookie mint. Oh, they're so good. Anyway, yes, I'm as passionate about the book as I am about the cookies, honestly. So on this page, we have a double pocket, and it's kind of stuffed full of little tags. And then I put it on the page so that there's a tag that comes out from underneath. And I inked the tabs with the Stormy Sky blue-gray. On this side, instead of pockets, I matched the red to carry through. This is our centerpiece. There are 2 cards in tucks. We turn the page. Here's the 2nd flip out of the whole book, and this has been colored with the Stormy Sky, and this card comes out. I love that picture. I got it out of one of the full pages, and this really cute paper in the back. And of course we have the word time with some of the lace behind it, the paper lace. And it opens this way, and there's the apron, and one of these big round kind of a medallion image. Could be almost like a dish almost, couldn't it? Except for it's got bows on it. And this little piece of ephemera here to write on. On this side is another pocket, but you can't get to it from this side. It says time to cook, and then there's breakfast, you know, my omelet recipe. Then this opens this way. Magnets are really strong on here. You can get to the pocket from here. I didn't put a tab because I didn't want it to get caught up in the middle. So there's this card is here. Make sure it's all the way in. And then this opens this way, and you have a writing area with a kitchen and then another place to write. This spot says delicious recipe, so you might want to write a couple recipes there. I don't know. Notes about your cooking the week of Thanksgiving or something. I don't know. Here's the other half of one of the smaller pages, and it's got two little cards in here. I kind of jam those little cards down in there. And it says meals, and there's some more of the blue lace. And here's a kitchen image. I love these. And this side is a tuck, and I took this. This is a scrap out of the middle of one of those big 8.5 by 11 pages. That's portrait. And you're like, what am I supposed to do with this? And I cut them up into pieces. So then we have two cards, and the one and a blank card that all match. And then we have the one bigger card back here. On this page is a pocket that looks like a faux manila folder. This card is from a scrap. I love this card. And then it says dessert here. I was going to make the card shorter so you could see the dessert when the card was in, but I thought it would take away from the image. On this side over here, it says a recipe is a story that ends with a good meal. I love that. So then when you take this writing page out, writing card out, it says favorite dessert, and there's all kinds of little cakes and sweets and things. And then this is the big macaron page. They're all the way around. You guys are never going to forget about these cookies, and then you're going to go find those $3 cookies. They're about $3 each. That's why we only get 2. And they're very rare, and they're a treat. On this page, I thought it was kind of fun. It's a writing page, and I put one of the aprons on here with a brad, and you can swing it this way so that you can write here, and you can swing it this way so that you can write up here, and then you can write down here any old time. On this side is the back side of one of the smaller pages, and it's got a little sideboard with a tag, rest of the blue lace. And here's the other kitchen image with one of the aprons. Here's another side tuck with this is a pocket with 2 large recipe cards. Like I said, there was a couple recipe cards. And then this is the center of the CD-ROM paper when I used the die and cut it out. Here's another tuck on this page with a large tab. And then we've got a big recipe card. I put the word recipe on there though, so that didn't come with the kit that way. These 2 pieces of paper were scraps, and they actually happen to be the exact same size, the exact same width of each other. So I had to put them together, and then I put the ephemera of the drawers on there. This is our last page, and I thought I would do something fun. So this is an expandable pocket, a really big one. And then you lift this up to get to it. And it's a faux closure. It looks like the button, that maybe you should do something with the button. But there's a magnet underneath. It's under here. I've moved my board all the way around, haven't I? And then you close this, and this is the back of the second signature. Now, for fun, I added this section on, and I didn't do this in the video series except for the fact to make the second signature cord and put the just the plain file folders on the elastic and say that I was thinking about doing something with them, and that was why I put the second cord on. So what I did was, I have this pinned shut with these cute little blue paper clips. I got them from Temu. Then it says made with love, and then you open this and there's some coffee dyed paper to write on. So there's a whole little writing section that isn't even part of the main section, so you can take it out. That's the nice thing about these elastic bindings, is you can just take everything out, put it back. Then there's a what do you want to call it? An upside down page. Yes, indeed. That's what you do with that. And that's why it's good to have those elastic bindings. Put this back in here. Line everything up, all the folds. Okay. Then here's the next manila folder. I love these images. And then some more writing areas. And another writing area, but on a card stock. The final tab. The writing area. The cardstock image in the center. The back writing part. And the back here. Oh, I'm sorry. I was only halfway through. So another card and some more writing paper, and then there we go. And then another card, and the rest of the writing paper is here. And then the back of the file folder. I got a little confused there, but see how it sticks up? Because it's crazy. I put so much paper in there. So I'm holding it shut with these little paper clips, and you have to be careful. You have to use just a big enough paper clip so that they don't slide off the end, because it's so much paper they're trying to hold, so it doesn't slide right off and pop right off. Let me get this on here. There we go. But I thought this color was really cute. The package comes in multicolor. Then on the very back is one of the giant writing cards in a pocket. And I think this looks like a country kitchen wallpaper with a sideboard. Just me. Or not a sideboard, but a, what do you call that when you have the bottom half that's different and a little rail that goes across? Anyway, this is the back picture again. A little piece of acetate, static cling down there. And so that's the flip through. And all of my exciting talking, as you can tell, now I have no voice. And so please go over to the coffee shop and sign up for your membership, and you can see all these videos. You get a new set of videos every month, and then you get 20% off in the shop. Silver level membership gets you 10% off in the shop, but no video access. Okay, now you can also buy the videos. You can do that, and I figured it out to a whole $1 a video for my work. Isn't that crazy? So anyway, that's it for this video, and I will see you in the next video. Not the next one of these videos, because they're private to the coffee shop, but in the next video series, and that will be just a second for you and a day for me. Thank you. Bye-bye.